Welcome. Begin in Balasana. Spread your knees wide and bring your hips to your heels, lowering your forehead down to the mat. Stretch your arms out in front of you, bringing your fingertips to touch. Relax your shoulders down your back away from your ears. Begin to cultivate a deep, slow, rhythmic breath with sound in and out the nose. Create a wave-like sound with your breathing. Every inhalation, fill your belly, your side ribs, your chest expands. Every exhalation, engage the pelvic floor, pulling the belly button in towards the spine and up. Breathe in, expanding the breath into your belly, low back, the back of the heart. Breathe out, pulling the navel into the spine and up. Continue this deep, slow, rhythmic breath with sound. We'll stay in each posture for about 3 minutes. Once you enter a state where you feel comfortable, come to stillness. On your next inhalation, slowly rise up, bringing your left foot to the outside of your left hand, making sure that your left knee is directly over the ankle. Gliding the right leg a little farther back, making sure that your toes point straight back. Pull the heart forward in between the arms and allow the shoulder blades to glide down along your spine. Either stay here or in your own time, you can lower down onto the forearms or the forearms down onto a cushion or a block. Breathe steadily and smoothly in and out the nose. Every exhalation, lift the pelvic floor, pulling the navel in towards the spine and up, building strength in your core as you settle into stillness here. The mantra in this pose is I am safe. I am safe. On your next inhalation, slowly rise back up and glide as if through water, shifting your hips backward, bringing your sitting bones down to the inside of your right ankle. You can also sit up on a cushion or on a block here. Flex your left toes, pressing your left hamstring down into the mat. Lengthen up through the crown of your head, and then fold slowly forward any amount, turning your forearms up towards the sky. Every inhalation, finding more length in your spine. Every exhalation, engaging the pelvic floor, pulling the belly in and using the belly to allow yourself to melt deeper forward towards your left leg. The mantra in this pose is I am rooted. I am rooted. Imagine that you're growing roots deep down into the earth, pulling the energy and stability of the earth up into your body. On your next inhalation, rise up to sitting with a tall spine and then glide forward, bringing your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Make sure that the left toes point straight backward. Then pull your heart forward in between your arms and allow your shoulder blades to glide down your back. Make sure your right knee is directly over the right ankle. In your own time, you can bring your forearms down onto a block, bolster, or all the way down to the floor. Turn your palms up to the sky and allow your head to grow heavy and hang. The mantra in this pose is I am powerful. I am powerful. Imagine the energy, the grounded energy of the earth flowing up through your legs and into your entire body. I am powerful. On your next inhalation, slowly rise up and shift the hips back, straightening the right leg, sitting down to the inside of the left heel up on a block or bolster, or all the way down to the mat to the inside of the left ankle. Press your right hamstring down into the mat, flexing your right toes toward you. Lengthen your spine, lifting up through the crown of the head. Then in your own time, with a long, straight spine, folding forward over the right leg, turning your palms up to the sky, allowing your head to stay in line with your spine, or you can allow it to hang, using the belly on each exhalation to pull you deeper into the pose, melting with time closer and closer to your right leg. The mantra in this pose is I am powerful. I am powerful. Visualize energy flowing up from the earth into your body. I am powerful. On your next inhalation, slowly rise back up to sitting with a tall spine. Then bend your knees, bringing your right shin parallel to the top of the mat. Bending your left leg, bringing it out to the edge of your mat so it's in line with the long edge of your mat, flexing both feet. Ground down through both sitting bones, bring your right hand to the outside of the hip and stretch your left arm over your left ear. Breathing here for just a moment, opening up the side body. Then slowly lower the left arm down and switch sides, bringing your right hand to your right hip, grounding your right hip down into the earth. Feeling the stretch from the right hip up your right side body. Then rise back up, lengthen your spine. Then bring your left leg all the way around and bring your left ankle on top of the right knee so that your left foot overhangs your leg. Flex both feet. Your right shin is parallel to the top of the mat. You can sit up on a block here, or you can bring your feet together and open them up like a book instead in Baddha Konasana. Wherever you are, lengthen your spine. And then on your exhalation, fold forward over your legs any amount. The mantra in this pose is I am flexible, I flow. I am flexible, I flow. Gently, smoothly rise back up to sitting with a tall spine. On your next exhalation, switch the cross of your legs, bringing your left shin parallel to the top of the mat, bringing your right leg back behind you along the edge of your right side of your mat, flexing both feet, ground down into both sitting bones, and then stretch your right arm over your right ear. Press your right sitting bone down into the earth and feel the nice stretch from the right hip all the way up through the right fingertips. Then rise back up, bringing your left hand to your left hip, pressing it down into the earth, feeling the stretch through the left side body, gliding your right fingertips out to the side any amount. On your next inhalation, rise back up to sitting with a tall spine, grounding down through the sitting bones, and then bring your right ankle out over the left knee. Your left shin is still parallel to the top of the mat. Flex both feet and make sure that that right foot really overhangs the left leg. Lengthen your spine and then fold forward any amount, keeping a long spine. You can sit up on a block here, or if this pose doesn't work for you, bring your feet together, open them up like a book and fold forward. Still visualizing the grounded energy flowing up into you from the earth. The mantra in this pose is I am flexible, I flow. I am flexible, I flow. On your next inhalation, glide like you're moving through honey slowly up to sitting with a tall spine. Grounding down into both sitting bones, feel rooted, and then slowly cross your legs, extending your legs out back behind you. Bringing your hands to either side of your chest, lifting up, gliding your shoulder blades down your back, away from your ears, activating your legs here, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat, and your legs are so activated that your kneecaps lift up away from the mat, pressing your hips actively down into the mat, rolling your shoulders down and back so your shoulder blades come down your spine. The shoulders in this position want to round forward, so you need to consciously remember to pull them back away from the ears, pulling the heart forward. The mantra in this pose is I am filled with love. I am filled with love. On your next exhalation, release the pose, bringing your hands to the top of the mat and releasing your forehead onto your hands. Take a deep breath into the nose and sigh it out the mouth. Then press into the hands, push up, gliding your knees forward. You can also bring your knees onto a blanket. Bring your hands to your back, pressing your hips forward. Lift up out of the low back, gliding your shoulder blades down your back. Lift your heart up to the sky. You can either stay here or in your own time, perhaps you want to bring your hands back onto your heels. You can curl your toes under to bring your heels closer to your fingertips. The mantra in this pose is I am filled with love. I am filled with love. On your next inhalation, slowly glide one vertebrae at a time back up and shift your hips to your heels, sitting on your heels, and then gliding your hands forward, relaxing into Balasana, allowing the low back to open and release, allowing your shoulders to relax away from your ears. The mantra in this pose is I am playful and light. I am playful and light. Feel the ground supporting you here, the energy of the earth rising up into your body, rooting you, allowing you to feel stable and grounded. From this feeling, the mantra is I am playful and light. I am playful and light. Gracefully rise up, sitting on your heels, and then shift your legs forward, bringing your left heel down to the mat, sitting to the inside of your right heel, and then lift your hips up. Your fingertips are facing towards your feet, towards your hips. Lift the chest up high, feeling the stretch in the right thigh. If you want more of a stretch, you can lower down onto your forearms and lift the hips up. You can either look straight forward or relax the head back. The mantra in this pose is I am playful and light. I am playful and light. On your next exhalation, lower your hips down and prepare to switch sides. First grounding down through the sitting bones and then bringing your right heel down onto the mat, sitting to the inside of the left heel, Then lift the hips up, your fingertips pointing towards your feet and hips. Lift the heart, lift the shoulder blades up away from the mat. If you want more of a stretch, you can lower down onto your forearms and lift the hips up, either looking forward or allowing the head to fall back if it's okay on your neck. Breathing deeply in and out the nose. Every inhalation expanding the breath from your belly up your side waist, your heart expands. Every exhalation, engage the pelvic floor, pull the belly button in towards the spine and up. The mantra in this pose is I am playful and light. I am playful and light. On your next exhalation, lower the hips. Inhale, rise back up, shifting the knees back, stretching the arms forward, bringing your hips directly over the knees. Stretching your arms forward and allowing your forehead to release down towards the mat in Anahata. Opening the heart here. Inhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Exhale, slowly melting the forehead towards the mat. Inhale, pressing into the hands, spread the fingers wide, round. Exhale, melt the forehead down towards the mat. Breathe in deeply through the nose, tucking the chin into the chest, rounding the spine. Exhale, lengthening the spine, melting the forehead down to the mat. Inhale, rounding, tucking the chin into the chest. Exhale, melting the forehead down to the earth. Inhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Exhale, melt the forehead down, press back through the hips. Inhale, press into the hands to tuck the chin, rounding. Exhale, melting into the mat. Inhale, curling the spine. Exhale, lengthening the spine, melting the forehead down to the mat. Inhale, curl, round, go inward. Exhale, extend, melt. Inhale, rounding, tucking the chin, press into the hands. Exhale, soften and lengthen. Breathing in deeply, filling your lungs in 360 degrees. Exhale, relaxing and releasing. Inhale, look forward, gliding your knees forward. All the way up, crossing your legs, and then extending your legs out wide in a V along the long edge of your mat. Come forward, find your edge, flex your feet, your toes point straight up towards the sky. Press your thighs down and back, rooting the tailbone down, the sitting bones down, and then fold forward any amount. Perhaps bringing your forearms down onto a block, a pillow, or all the way down to the floor. In your own time, at your own pace, folding forward any amount. Perhaps eventually bringing your forehead down to the tops of your hands, or spreading your arms out towards your feet, allowing your chest to yearn for the floor. The mantra in this pose is I am grounded and deeply relaxed. I am grounded and deeply relaxed. On your next inhalation, softly rise back up to sitting with a tall spine. Bring your hands to your thighs and roll them back, grounding down to the sitting bones. Then aid your right leg to swing forward, slowly relaxing down onto your back for Shavasana. Every inhalation, imagine a golden light sweeping up through your feet, through your legs, hips, belly, up your back and chest, up your arms to the crown of your head. Every exhalation, this light sweeps from the crown of the head over and through your whole body and down out the feet. Inhale the light up the body. Exhale the light down the body. On your next exhalation, roll over onto your right side, bending your knees. And inhale, glide up to sitting with a tall spine and easy seat, crossing your legs, sitting up on a bolster or block if that's more comfortable for your hips. Allow your hands to come to your heart and then glide down into your lap, resting your right palm on top of the left, the thumbs touch. Lengthen up through the crown of the head and relax the shoulders away from the ears. We'll do now a meditation, focusing on light energy. On your inhalation, visualize golden, warm, refreshing, revitalizing light traveling up from the earth through your feet, up through every square inch of your body and out the crown of your head. On your exhalation, the warm, revitalizing, golden energy flows down, over, and through your entire body, all the way out the feet into the earth. Every inhalation, the light travels up through the feet, through the legs, hips, belly, back, up through the fingertips and arms, the shoulders, through the neck, through the head, swirling through your brain and flowing out of your crown of your head. Every exhalation, the light flowing the opposite direction down through every single cell of your body and out through the feet. Continue this visualization, light flowing up on your inhale, light flowing down on your exhale. I'll mind the time and let you know when the meditation is done. It's time to release the meditation. Relax into your breathing, feeling your body rooted to the earth, feeling grounded, relaxed, playful, light, and loving, feeling powerful and serene. Stretch your arms forward to release your low back, and then bring your hands to your heart, wishing you radiant joy and love. Namaste.